Get this poppin'. Hi guys, welcome to Mystical Unicorn Tarot. Want to get a quick message in real quick from the the Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Thank you guys for joining my channel today. Please like, share, and comment. If you guys are new, subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Let's do a quick energy read for everyone, my collective soul tribe. No. Jesus wants me to say hello. Hello, Jesus. Oh, gosh. Cards also out of the box. Okay. So, let's see how quickly we can do this real quick. Right? Oh, look what's on the bottom, Divine Feminine. Oh, and things are about to get good. Let's see. So, message from the masculine to the feminine. Okay, not all those. Thank you, though. Okay, we have things are hectic on the side. Let's get 2 more messages from the masculine. We have let go of codependency, and we have it's coming. We have messages from the feminine to the masculine. Let's see. Wow, it's back out again. What did I say? Divine feminine. Messages from the feminine to the masculine. Time for a break. And I can't look at you right now. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, so definitely the masculine is basically saying that if he has said something to you recently in the past that he didn't really mean it, I feel like somebody kind of coerced them into pushing things the way that they are. You have the mystic star harmony in the home. Hold on, my cards are flipping everywhere. Harmony in the home and great friendships. I feel like people who are manipulating him in his friendships, maybe in his home life, to stay away from you. If his family knows about you, we have the almond, 3 rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. We'll let go of codependency. I feel like right now he's saying that he's letting go of that codependency and he's relying more on himself. I feel like he's maybe doing magic on you for you not to go anywhere, but little does he know that this connection is way deeper than that. It's just about the separation is so that you guys can learn more life lessons. But you guys know that you guys are kind of stronger than most. So with that being said, it's like let go of hoping that things are going to fail, or like tricking yourself into saying that things are going to fail when they're actually not going to fail. It's just about how much effort you put into the situation. We have it's coming. I have a couple of divine masculine friends that I know about that actually do want to go into union, but there are other people who are not really understanding and they don't want to bring it into union. This kind of a thing because the people, they don't know about the union, so I'm trying to teach them about the union so that they know that it's sacred and something that shouldn't be played with and talked about with other people. But a lot of people are not understanding that people are wishing really bad on their unions. So this is just something to take near and dear to your heart and God. Last card about it's coming is Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. Especially with abracadabra and wings and Philosopher's Stone, he's definitely trying to manifest you back into his life like ASAP. I feel like he's wanting things to get better between you guys. I feel like things are kind of not in the right light right now, and he's hoping that he can just make it go back to the past. So we're not in the past, we're in the future. You can only fix what you can go forward from now. So with the divine feminine's energy, we have the elements. Right now, divine feminine is saying to work with the elements of the universe. Work with the fairies, work with the unicorns, like Mystical Unicorn Tarot. Work with everybody, work with the birds, work with the trees and everything, the water and everything in between. You have the elements and fairy magic. And fairy magic says, respectfully work with the fairies and elements to achieve your goals. So that will also help you because, like, I don't know, maybe you work with mushrooms and you never say thank you to the fairies and that's their home. Okay, we have time for a break. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. I feel like somebody is needing a break to kind of like level out their head. Somebody, this next card says on target. We have, oh gosh, I need some lotion. Follow your ideal life path. So I feel like this person is wanting you to follow this situation. Know that you can have more than one life path. If you have more than one life journey, then things, and when you learn how to balance that out, things will become much easier for you. The last message from the Divine Feminine is, I Can't Look At You Right Now, is Chinka 5. This feminine that I'm actually connecting with is just worried about money. They're worrying about how they can receive their money and how they can attract a new lover, or they can attract you back into their life with love charm. Attract a lover and soulmate, or a life partner. If this person that you're dealing with is not acting right, this person is like completely trying to banish the connection. Trust me, this is gonna just come back together, because the more they push it away, it's literally just going to make them miss you more. And that's the fucked up thing, but it's like, whatever. It's a spiritual connection. With you guys taking away the illusions of this 3D world and know that this is a contract that was made since before your first reincarnate, then you will understand the depth of this connection. So the first energy card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, we have extremes. So something could be happening during the full moon, and the full moon is tomorrow. I feel like before this eclipse happens, I feel like somebody, wow, and listen to the eclipse right here, darkness. So there's going to be a partial eclipse that's going to look just like this, wow. So I feel like somebody's going to either come in between tomorrow and Wednesday, and somebody might try and swindle you with sex, and then maybe they might be out again. So I feel like you have to know if you want to go back into this with this person without them actually healing all the way from their past. If they have not been doing the work to not heal their situation, it makes no sense to even go back into that situation. We have gratitude and we have growth. Gratitude, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. Something is being divinely guided right now. I feel like it's being divinely guided for him to learn his lessons. I feel like he hasn't finished learning his lessons, and that's what's helping you grow, because as long as you're able to move forward and not be affected by this whole situation, that's also helping with your growth and your healing. Let's pull some tarot cards. I gotta go soon. Oh, let me do this. Pull some Unicorn Rebel cards. So things are hectic on the side. What's going on? Get in your heart, it misses you. Get out of your head. The masculine message to the feminine, he's telling you to just get out of your head and really just get back into your heart. He misses you the way that you have been so happy in the past, and he's wanting you to let go of like the past situation. He says, you think someone is lying, they are. So the masculine message to the feminine is saying that somebody's lying around you. Somebody is kind of basically like trying to manipulate you. I was talking about manipulation with this abracadabra wings. Maybe somebody has been doing magic around you, and they're wanting you to pay attention to the things that's around you. Get out of your head and get back in your heart. Just shine out love around to the people that's around you, even if they're trying to do you wrong. We have It's Coming, Philosopher's Stone. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to it, okay? We have the elements from the Divine Feminine and the card Divine Feminine. We have, you got a good thing going, don't ruin that shit. Stop trying to change people, that shit never works. Winning, and you do you. So Divine Feminine's message to Divine Masculine is, she's definitely winning right now, or the feminine energy is winning right now, and they're not really worried about your money. They're not worried about what you're doing in every 2 seconds of the hour. It's just that this person is wanting you to level up for yourself, that you guys can make an empire. We have time for a break. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. We have I Can't Look At You Right Now. Stop talking, shut your mouth, and listen. So that's the feminine message to the masculine. She's tired of the masculine coming in and using his dominant energy to overpower situations when he knows that he should be admitting to some of these situations that's going on. And with that being said, I feel like you're giving thanks to the universe the way that things have turned out, even though you have you kind of do want to jump into bed with this person right now. I feel like you'd rather just be alone and be in the darkness and wait for divine timing to actually play out in this situation so that things don't go bad for the future. We have the Five of Cups on top of that card. The first card for the divine masculine to the feminine, get out of your head. He wants you to stop being so grieving about this heartbreak. He knows that you were heartbroken about the situation, so he just wants you to get out of your head about it so he can actually try and come back in. Yeah, with the Six of Cups, he wants to come back in and make things the way that they were in the past. Like I said, they're not in the past anymore. And we have the Sun card. He's wanting to come back and make you happy. You think somebody's lying. What is that card right there from the masculine to the feminine? We have Five of Wands. So I feel like there's competition that's around you right now, feminine, and if there's somebody who's lying to you about their connection with your masculine, then I feel like that's going to change your perspective on the whole place that you're in. We have the Three of Wands. Somebody's wanting to travel, even though that even with the Five of Wands with the Three of Wands, that's somebody wants to come in and travel to you and let you know about the things that are going on around you. Maybe you just know a little bit, and he wants to come in and tell you the whole story. What's the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands? About you think somebody's lying. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and that's here twice with the Growth card. See a little clock in her hand? Right there. So definitely things are now changing. I feel like somebody waited for this to actually come forth. I'm not sure. I don't see the Ace of Swords here for the Sword of Truth, and I really don't see swords because there's no communication except for the heartbreak. So when somebody communicated to you that they wanted to break your heart, that's the only words I see that's flying around here. We have the It's Coming and the Queen of Pentacles. You got a feeling you just can't shake. I feel like maybe a karmic is coming towards you because that's my Queen of Pentacles card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe they're trying to come in and trying to affect your money or something. Maybe you're out maybe you're out in front of people. You do a lot of outside work. But this is kind of like I'm also seeing that you could just be worried about your money. He sees that you're just worried about your money and that he wants to bring you even more money and a new start to plant some seeds, but I feel like you think it's going to be a whole other cycle. We have the feminine's energy to the masculine. We have winning and you do you. We have the divine feminine card, working with the elements. Why they want you to work? They see that you're working. All right. So the feminine says you need to work with the elements. You have the Queen of Swords. So somebody's saying that this is how you basically get through life. You need to cut people off. You need to meditate. You need to stay to yourself. You need to do what you need to do for yourself. We have the alien. Somebody could be doing a lot of soul searching right now. Somebody could also be dealing with, I'm going to say this signs right now. We have Leo. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and we have Virgo. We have the Six of Wands on top of one enchanted evening. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have in time for a break. We have the Six of Swords. Somebody might want to come and tell you that they want to take you on a trip. They want to travel over some water. Wow, I said travel over some water, and then that comes out the Ace of Cups. Look at that. And the lotus flower right at the bottom of that grows in water. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. But somebody may think that they don't have enough money to do so. But I feel like that's not what that's about. I feel like this connection is very abundant. So if you guys do come together, I feel like that wouldn't even be the problem. Because with the Magician right here, you guys be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. With the Trinket of Five, we're manifesting money. And on target, we have Stop Talking. I can't look at you right now. What is this card? Why is this? Maybe it's because of the information that you guys are going to get. But maybe this person like kind of brings information in that kind of like, wow. Somebody's going to bring in some passionate information about a justice situation. They could have been dealing with something that was in the court systems. This is the feminine's energy to the masculine. So they could be very passionate about a new start, or they could be passionate about weighing their heart and their head, and they just want to go forward like that. We have the Six of Pentacles. You could be out in the open, or this person could be out in the open. They're wanting to plant seeds on this connection to make sure that things go the way that they need to. We have the Ace of Wands and the Princess of Swords. So somebody could be watching this person and want to bring them forward a new beginning with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay, somebody wants to bring forward this because they could see that other people are trying to come in and talk to you and have encounters and interactions with you. Let me pull two Jesus cards. Get a message from Jesus real quick. Let's see what he has to say. 2 and 3. Okay, we got 4. So we have, don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and also trust in me. We have, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Be happy, yes, leap for joy, for a great reward awaits you in heaven. Okay? So this is not just about talking about what's going on here in the 3D. We're talking about things that are going on in the spiritual realm. I feel like you guys made like a big somebody could have like beaten a battle that they've been going through for months, going through for years, maybe with like old family energy, old exes energy, and this has been something that's been lingering for like 10, 25, it could have been lingering for 5 years, it could have been lingering for a whole year, but somebody was trying to combat with you up in the spiritual realm, and I feel like you knew this because you kind of like woke up with scratches, you feel like you were beat up, you could have seen that you were astral projecting in the middle of the night, so I feel like you're just really focused on protecting yourself right now. There are a lot of people who were trying to manipulate the feminines and the masculines in life right now. It's not just because of this connection and people know about your connection. People can see the glow around you guys when you guys are together or have been around each other. And the thing is, it's like they're going to try and stop that because they want to know where that glow is coming from, and they want some of that glow too. So if they can't find it, guess what they're going to try and do? Take it down. All right? So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for joining us for Unicorn Tarot, and you guys have a good day. Bye.